There is a story that the world tries to tell us women, especially as we cross the threshold into our 60s. It's a quiet story, a subtle narrative of gentle fading. It suggests that our season of vibrancy is over, and now begins the long, graceful autumn of our lives. But what they call grace often feels like erasure. What they call dignity often feels like a demand for silence. And there is a profound, often unspoken pain in that. It is the ache of becoming a relic in your own life. It's the feeling of walking into a room and being seen not as a woman, but as a demographic. A grandmother, a retiree, a sweet old lady. Your complexities, your desires, your fire, they are all gently smoothed over and packed away, replaced by a simple, convenient label. It is the grief of looking at your own body, a body that has lived and loved and fought and created, and being told by the world that it is now something to be covered up, to be discreet about. This is the deepest cut. Not that you are getting older, but that you are being told your essence has expired. You feel it, that quiet war within yourself. The woman you are on the inside, still curious, still sensual, still hungry for life, is at odds with the role you are expected to play. And that dissonance, that feeling of being a ghost in your own skin, is a lonely burden to carry. And then, just when you think that's the only story there is, you encounter a woman who has taken that story, ripped it into 1,000 pieces, and is now using it as wallpaper for a life of her own design. A woman who, at 65, is not experiencing an autumn, but a second, more brilliant spring. To understand her, you must understand that her style is not about fashion. It is her philosophy made visible. It's a language of freedom that she speaks fluently. Let's talk about the layers, the elegant lingerie, the whisper of thigh highs. This is not for a lover's gaze, not primarily. This is for her. This is a secret pact of self-reverence. It is the first decision of her day, an intimate act of honoring the skin she is in. It's a declaration that her sensuality did not wither with her fertility. It has deepened, become more conscious, more refined. It is hers to own and to cherish, a quiet, powerful source of confidence that emanates from within. And the high heels. In a culture that urges women our age to seek comfort above all, to shrink down, to be grounded and practical, she chooses to rise. Her elegant, poised posture is a physical manifestation of her spirit. She is not diminishing. She is not apologizing for taking up space. Her stride is confident, not because she is trying to be seductive, but because she is seduction in its truest form, a seamless blend of attitude, self-esteem, and intelligence. And then, the most defiant act of all, the miniskirts and short dresses. The world looks, and in its ignorance, it might call this an attempt to look young. How little they know. This is not a look backward. This is a powerful statement about the now. This is a woman who has spent 65 years on this earth. She has accumulated a universe of self-knowledge. She has looked at her body, with its history and its earned imperfections, and she has chosen to love it, not just to accept it, but to love it. Her choice to wear these clothes is an expression of that love. It is her celebrating her own vitality. It is her right, earned over decades, to feel desirable, to feel the sun on her skin, to move through the world with joy and without shame. This isn't about chasing trends. It's about setting her own standard of beauty. Her allure hasn't diminished with time. It has been distilled. It has transformed from the fleeting fire of youth into the deep, inimitable glow of wisdom and self-possession. Every detail is a conscious choice, not to provoke, but to express,
to express the pleasure of caring for the woman she has become, to express the confidence that comes from knowing you have survived, you have thrived, and you have nothing left to prove to anyone but yourself. This woman is a beacon. For every woman who has ever felt the chill of invisibility, for every woman who has been told to act her age, she is a roaring fire. She proves that age is not a limitation, it is a liberation. It is the stage of life where you finally have the wisdom to know what you want, the experience to know you deserve it, and the courage to claim it. She is not living in the epilogue of her life. She is in the midst of her coronation, and her unique, inimitable blow is the crown she has placed upon her own head.